school, I was that kid who became friends with all the janitors and repair people. There was this one guy named Manny who I'd run into every day. He'd always start up a conversation with me, and we'd talk for a while. At first, it was just stuff about my schoolwork or anything that happened that day. But eventually, we started having more personal conversations. He would ask about my after-school activities, and I'll be honest, I was pretty reluctant to talk about it since he would ask specifically where everything was. Anyway, I became decent friends with him, and he loved to talk about his nieces. He never creeped me out that much while talking with him, but during my junior year, he seemed to always be outside my classroom when the bell rang, ending each period. Our relationship stayed the same through my senior year. You know, the occasional conversations and running into him throughout the week. On one of the last days of school, my homeroom teacher asked us about people who made our high school experience better, and when it came to me, I said, Manny. My teacher asked me who Manny was, and I told him the janitor, Manny. He told me there was no janitor named Manny. I started arguing with him, saying he's just trying to make a joke, but he insisted he was serious. Everyone in the room was looking at me like I was some sort of freak. After homeroom, my teacher brought me to the janitor room, or whatever, where they all stay when not working. He asked them all if they knew a Manny, and they all shook their heads. I asked them all a lot of questions about Manny, and they genuinely had no idea who he was. I left school that day freaked out. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know if I was schizophrenic or if Manny was some creep. Years later, after I moved out of my hometown, I read online about a man who was just arrested in the town next to my hometown. The man was being charged with multiple counts of kidnapping and murder. He would disguise himself